and welcome to the mathleague YouTube channel. The following video was recorded by one of our staff members.
Hello, I'm kind of in a bit of a dilemma right now. You see, my food currently has, after 96 reviews, a 4.625 out of 5-star rating. But here's the thing, my boss will fire me if the total reviews average would be less than 4.5 out of 5. And now we have a group of 4 coming in, and they all ordered pasta. Fortunately, I could easily cook that, but I want to know how likely it is that if they review at random that I'm able to keep my job, because I need to make sure that I don't go below 4.5 out of 5. So I want to go call Chinmay and see how likely this is that I could keep my job. Hello, Chinmay?
So far he has 4.625 times 96, which is equal to 444 stars.
Okay, but how does that help?
So he has 444 stars, and to make sure that he stays in business, he needs to have, after the 4 reviews, there will be a total of 100 reviews. So 100 times 4.5 is 450, so he needs at least...
Oh, so that means I need 6 stars in order to keep my job. Now I need to know how likely that I could actually get that.
So since we know that the stars are from 1 to 5, the lowest number of stars you can get is 4 ones, so that'd be 4.
Okay, this means I only have to worry about the 4 diners giving me a total of 4 or 5 stars. That's not as many ways to fail as I thought. In fact, rather than think about how likely I can succeed, I can think about how likely I could fail.
So what we can do is we can do 1 minus the probability that he doesn't stay in business, which is if he gets 4 or 5.
Okay, I'll know I'll get 4 stars only when all of them give me 1 star each.
Then for him to get 5 stars out of the 4 reviews, there'd have to be 1, 2 in there. So it could be 2, 1, 1, and 1. And the 2 can come from any of the 4 patrons. So there's 4 ways to do that. So in total, there's 5 possible ways that he can not stay in business.
That's indeed not a lot of combinations that result in me getting fired.
And that's out of the total number of possibilities. There's 5 possibilities for each of them, and there's 4 of them, so it would be 5 to the power of 4, which is 625. When we do the subtraction, so 5 out of 625 is equal to 1 out of 125. So 1 minus 1 out of 125 is equal to 124 out of 125, which is our answer.
Thanks, Gemini. So I don't have to be as worried as I thought I had to be. At the same time, I still want to make sure that I could make the best possible pasta that I could, so I can get as best of a review as I could. So on to cooking.
And with that, here's my pasta. Hopefully it's good. Now is a moment of truth to figure out what the reviews are. Alright, the reviews are in. Time to read them. 1 out of 5. Looks like there's ants in the food. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna look good. 4 out of 5. Looks good and tastes good. Hold on. This means that if you can only get at minimum 1 star per review, this means I could get at least 6 stars. Yes, I can keep my job!
Hi everybody, this is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do: like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.